Communication is an essential component for any profession. However, it is particularly important for organizations in the social services field, such as the ARC Northern Chesapeake region. With employees spread throughout the community, working in a variety of roles, communication is critical. Today's training snippet with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region is going to look at the importance of communication and specifically focus on email, as email is the primary tool provided for communication within our organization. Our employee email system is Microsoft Outlook. Microsoft Outlook is one of the many Microsoft applications contained within the Microsoft Office 365 platform. So, as we begin, it is important to understand that our organization uses the Microsoft Office 365 platform. This is the platform that employees will sign into to access their employee email. Once signed in, employee email is found in the Microsoft Outlook application. For ease of use, Microsoft Outlook can be accessed via the internet or through a mobile app. We will look at this in more detail as the video continues. Today's training snippet will review the following pieces of information. Number 1, an introduction to email and email use as an employee. Number 2, setting up your employee email account, including how to set up multi-factor authentication to ensure safety and security, and how to register for self-service password reset to ensure that you are able to reset your password in the event that you forget it. And number 3, we will also be looking at a few communication resources which are available to employees. To begin, let's talk about email and email use. Every employee with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region is assigned an employee email account upon completion of their orientation and onboarding with the organization. This employee email account is considered to be a tool which employees need to use on a daily basis. Each employee will need to set aside time within their daily employment routine to check their email and ensure that they are staying up to date with the information that is being sent to them. It is important to note that employees should not be using their employee email account when they are not working. If an employee is off the clock, they should not be accessing their employee email. Employee email accounts are not for personal use either, for security reasons. This includes sending emails from an employee account to a personal account, or sending an email from a personal account to an employee account. System administrators are able to search employee email accounts when necessary to ensure safety and security. And as with any email account, it is important for employees to use it in a safe and secure manner. Encrypt emails, which contain protected and/or sensitive information, as outlined by the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, known as HIPAA, and report emails that are suspicious. Emails that come from unknown senders, contain questionable content, or contain potentially harmful downloads should be reported to our IT department. With this information in mind, let's now take a look at the steps to set up an employee email account. First, whether using a smartphone or computer, visit the ARC Northern Chesapeake region's website at www.arcncr.org. In the menu, click on the Team Member menu item and click on the resulting option for Office 365 Webmail. This will open the Office 365 sign-in section for your account. Enter the email address which was provided to you at the end of employee orientation and onboarding, and then click Next. For first-time users, enter the password which was provided at the end of employee orientation and onboarding, and then click Sign In. For those who have already been using their email account and have already reset their password, they should use whatever their current password is. At this point, first-time users will be prompted to keep their account secure with multi-factor authentication. This prompt may also appear for existing users who have not yet set up their multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication is a security measure which simply verifies that a user signing into an account is truly who they are claiming to be by doing a double check, sending the user a text with an authentication code which they can enter to prove that they are the correct user for the account. All employees are required to have multi-factor authentication set up on their account for their own safety and protection, as well as for the safety and protection of the organization and those receiving services. There are several methods a user can choose from for multi-factor authentication. But to make things consistent and as simple as possible, we ask employees to select the phone method, which will provide a text with the authentication code. Here are the steps to set up this method of multi-factor authentication. When the multi-factor authentication prompt appears, click the option in the bottom left corner which says, "I want to set up a different method." Another prompt will appear with a drop-down section where you can click to choose which method you would like to use. Select the phone option and click Confirm. Next, you will be prompted to enter your phone number and select whether you want to receive the authentication code as a text or by receiving a call. We ask that you check the Text Me a Code option and then click Next. Next, you will receive an authentication code texted to the number you entered. Enter that code into the space that is provided and click Next. When the code is entered correctly, you should receive a message stating SMS verified. Your phone was registered successfully. Then click Next. The final prompt in this setup will say Success. You have successfully set up your security info. Click Done to continue signing in. Once signed in, you'll be taken to your Microsoft Office 365 dashboard, which may look overwhelming at first, especially on the small screen of a smartphone. However, look for the email app on the side of the dashboard, which is Microsoft Outlook. Here's the Microsoft Outlook logo, so you can recognize it. Once you click this logo, you will enter your email account and be able to check your employee email. For those employees who will primarily be checking their email on their smartphone, it is very helpful to download the Microsoft Outlook app. Visit the App Store and search for Microsoft Outlook. Click to download the Microsoft Outlook app, open the app, and follow the prompts to add your account. Type your employee email address into the space provided, click Add Account, and follow the prompts to authenticate. At this point, an employee will be able to access their employee email account in the manner which works best for them in their daily employment routine. However, there is one final step to take to ensure that employees will be able to continue to have access to their account even if they lose their password. This requires the employee to register for self-service password reset. Here are the steps to do so. Visit aka.ms/SSPR setup. Sign in as normal with your employee email address, password, and then authentication code. A list of options will be displayed, including Office Phone, Authentication Phone, which should already be set up, Authentication Email, Security Questions. At least 2 of these options will need to be set up and verified so that they can be used in the event that you need to reset your password. Once at least 2 of these items are completed, click Finish, and this will complete your registration for self-service password reset. In the event that an employee account password is forgotten, the employee should go to the Office 365 sign-in and choose the option that says Can't Access Your Account. This will prompt users to reset their password with their completed authentication options. As an important note, if an employee needs to update their authentication phone number or any of the other authentication options, they may do so by visiting the same aka.ms/SSPR setup website, signing into their account, and then updating their authentication option information. With all of these steps completed, employees will now be able to access their employee email so they can stay up to date with important email communications. And for further help in specific communication areas, here are a few helpful resources. The IT department has a help desk available to assist in the following areas: computer issues, including issues with a computer's monitor, mouse, or keyboard; printer issues, including printers not printing or requests for toner; network issues; employee email account issues, including password unlock or reset assistance. Email the IT help desk at helpdeskticket@arcncr.org. The Human Resources Department is the appropriate contact for issues related to payroll and the Ascentus timekeeping program. Email hr@arcncr for more information on these topics. And maintenance issues regarding community living homes or vehicles, or maintenance issues at the office, may be directed to the Maintenance Department by emailing maintenancerequests@arcncr.org. Communication, especially through email, is a vital part of employment with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region. Communication is key to the success of our mission in empowering people with differing abilities to live, work, and thrive in the community. Thank you for taking the time to watch this training snippet with the ARC Northern Chesapeake region.